Okay, we have a question here.
Hi, Cheryl Rosen from Travel Market Report. I was wondering if you could give us maybe a best practice for travel agents, like think of the smartest travel agent you know in the luxury sector, or the best partners that you work with, and tell us what makes them such a great partner.
Okay, very quickly, one each.
Yeah, I can do that really quickly. The greatest, best travel agents in the world understand that they're first and foremost not in the travel business, but in the people business. And I think Naveen alluded to that. You know, I always tell a story about putting a little of Nick the barber into your selling when I speak to agents. Nick's my barber. It doesn't matter whether it's good time or bad. You wait in line to get Nick to cut your hair, because when you sit in that chair, you are the center of the universe for Nick. You have his rapt attention 100%. So if you understand that, then how many have kids or had kids? When they came home, right, wasn't it really important for you to listen to what they had to tell you when they came home and told you all about their day? You know, your clients are like your kids, right? When they come home, the most important of your job is listening to them, because they can't wait to tell you about their trip, and good or bad, you listening, that helps you bond with them and become part of that experience, so that the trip begins before they leave. It begins with the experience they have with you, dreaming, buying, then they come back, and then you close the loop because you become a part of that experience. No amount of money is going to take that away. Never heard of anybody coming back, logging on and saying, "Dear Travelocity.com, I can't wait to tell you about my trip." But they do call you, don't they? You got to make sure that you understand just how important that is.
Okay, anybody else want to? Edie?
Yeah, I'll say the genesis of my career 35 years ago was as a travel consultant, so I've truly walked in their shoes. And it's really no different then as it is now. It's really about making yourself accessible, literally 24/7, 365, because especially in this mobile world we live in, if you don't do that, another travel agent will. And it is about asking the right sets of questions so that you can really deliver the vacation experience for what they are looking for on that individual trip, not what you're looking for or who's going to pay you a higher commission. And then it is about service, 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 and it is about follow-up, follow-up, follow-up. And it never ends. If you want them for partners for life, customers for life, it means when they come back, how was the trip? Tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then asking them for that old oxymoron, constructive criticism. What can I do better for you? What would you like to see from the services that I am providing for you? It's really simple basics, but it's about the follow-through and actually doing it.
Okay, we're going to close up with Naveen.
Active listening. Stop selling. It'll get sold on its own if you listen and deliver.
Okay, and Lisa, from the agents you have spoken with, what are some of the best practices you've heard?
Well, I'll give a little, we just finished a very large global service consumer insight work that really spanned the globe with the most affluent customers. And what we heard over and over again, which I think would apply to your business, is we have lots of people who care for us. What we want is to be cared about. So I think it really goes back to really caring about your clients.
Fantastic. Well, with that, I want to thank you for, give our panel a great hand. I think you give a good insight on luxury, and I'm sure some of them will be around if you want to ask more questions. Thank you for coming.
Thank you all.
Thank you.